Hello there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome to my channel. It has been a while. I was on vacation, not for the whole 2 weeks, but just prepping for it, honestly. It took quite a bit of time, so welcome. Ooh, sorry, the rose, I just put a rose petal into that flower, and then I also added some really amazing transformational oils to that candle. Wow, okay. The oil that I use is a combination of abundance oil that I made. I find 4-leaf clovers everywhere. It's amazing and incredible. I shock myself too, you know. So I have a Taurus friend who watches this, and she can attest to the fact that I do find them all the time. So I made some oils out of them, and then I also combined it with some moldavite oil that I've had for a very long time. So this is an incredible abundance transformation oil, and I added it to these candles. This candle also has hibiscus, which is powerful love and less magical energy traditionally, and then also because of, you know, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so I wanted to add like a little pizzazz, a little bit more passion, still for your highest good though, you guys. If you're new to my channel, all of my magic must be for your highest good. So these candles I create each week for you, my subscribers, and all you have to do is subscribe to receive these blessings. And this is an unexpected blessing. This was kind of cool the way that it came out. I wasn't sure the colors, what they would be, because they were outside of the bag, and so I just kind of threw them in and asked Spirit to do Spirit's thing, and they came out absolutely stunning. And this is, you know, the color of your highest chakra, so you know, this is spiritual blessings, I believe. So whatever your intentions or wishes, they just have to be for your highest good, you guys. So let's get to it. I just realized that this isn't quite even. I will fix it later, Taurus. Maybe before Virgo. No big. This is going to be the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. I do have quite a bit of her oracles. This is the only tarot deck that I have of hers. I don't know if she has more. But we'll see if it comes up again, because she did for Sagittarius. We'll see. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups right out the bat. So in your material world, you guys may have been feeling like you need to be more fulfilled. And I do see that coming in possibly this week. Let's keep looking here. 1 second. I'm turning down the music just a little bit. It's not distracting to me, but I don't want it to distract you guys. Okay, thank you. Father of Wands could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Also very much entrepreneurial energy. And I think, Taurus, that we've talked about this before, where I'm getting a lot of inspirational energy coming off of your readings when it comes to your material world. So even if you're not looking about going into business for yourselves, it could just be maybe even a side hustle. It's just that I feel like some of you guys are coming into like this time of being very inspired. And that inspiration does look like it leads to something, you know, monetary, what? Yes, more success. Well, let's just do that. Let's leave it at that. Even though these are timeless readings, where I am and how I am doing the reading right now, Mercury did just go direct. It is still in a shadow period, and I am still stumbling over my words. So, ooh, and the Magician, speaking of Mercury, thank you, Spirit, for that. You guys, new beginnings. I think that you are creating something pretty, and with the Father of Wands, which is also very much a manifestation card. So some of you guys may be manifesting this new beginning, which the Ace of Cups is a heart-centered new beginning. So I do think that this is going to be something that's more aligned to your values, your spirituality, perhaps. Something, if some of you guys have been looking for something that really gets you closer to your family goals, or you know, if you have a large family, or if you wanted to start a family, this is something that will allow you to do that, is what I'm getting. Again, though, I really do, for some of you Taurus, I really think that you should go into business for yourself. If you're not already thinking about doing that, it's a really good time to do it for you. I just think that there's an inspired thought that's coming up, and I think you should do it. All right? No pressure. No pressure. And Mother of Swords is the bottom of the deck. So I have someone here, I mean, you've got it all, really. You've got the drive, you've got the passion, you've got the ability, you've got like your spiritual squad, and then you've got the brains to do it. Okay, you've got it all, Taurus. So let's get some more clarity here, Spirit. What is a deck that will help us clarify this? All right, we're going to use the Work Your Light deck. This is by Rebecca Campbell. Guides, ancient ancestors divine, for my beautiful Taurus. Wow, right away, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This came up, not this card. It was a fire sign. I apologize, you guys. If you are that fire sign and you remember who it was, you know, comment down below. But it was that question, if you know, what would you do if you weren't afraid, that was coming up. And I think that you guys might be, some of you are getting that inspiration, and it's like, I really think that I could be successful in this, and I think that you guys should be doing it. Again, no pressure. I can't make you do it, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of success there. So someone, one of my Tauruses, all of my Tauruses, you guys have been getting these ideas, these thoughts. Maybe it's just, you know, I want to move up. Oh, I think I could do this in my, you know, place of work. I think that I could go up this you know, career path instead of what I've been doing. And this is very clear that you could, and you'd be very successful. Okay. Bottom of the deck is deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. This gives me very much this Ace of Cups feeling as well, that whatever it is that you do, you want to make sure that it is aligned to your values, but you also want to make sure that it doesn't deplete you. Okay. So, and I did this, I know this was for Sagittarius, but it was just like, hey, surprise, you shouldn't feel like your workplace is a toxic pile of garbage, okay? Like, you shouldn't feel disgusting when you leave there. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys, you should have this spiritual, you know, feel good. And that's okay. It's a relationship. It shouldn't feel toxic to you. That's what I'm getting. What's another deck, please, Spirit, with the Father of Wands that we should be using? Okay. We are going to use one that I don't use very often, so forgive me. I believe this is the Shaman's Dream deck. Yes, the Shaman's Dream Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reeds for the Father of Wands, Spirit. You could have, like I said, a Leo around. Ace of Cups is water energy, and then the Magician could be mercurial. I also really get the Magician as the beginning of the tarot. So, well, the true beginning is the Fool, but this one, you know, it's labeled number 1, so it could be Aries energy. So we already have some fire there. But with Mercury, it could be Gemini and Virgo energy as well. But the Magician is a master of all 4 elements. So all 4 signs. I'm sorry, all 4 elements are represented there. Father of Wands, Spirit. Tell me about this Father of Wands. Thank you. Woodwives, adaptability. Yeah, okay. Because, you know, the Father of Wands, all fire signs, really, even us fixed ones, you guys are fixed energy as well. So you know how hard it can be to change the mind of a fixed energy like a Leo. But the thing about fire is that it changes and moves when it has to. And this Father of Wands energy is telling you that sometimes you have to be adaptable. I think that some of you might be holding on to this idea of I can't because it's easier than moving forward with this huge inspirational plan or this idea or this business. It's easier for you to stay where you are. But I do think that you guys are moving forward. I do see change coming. I do see beautiful change coming. And the more adaptable you are to the changing seasons, the better it is for you. Okay, I am getting some big spring vibes. So by the end of winter, I'm seeing some pretty big changes coming for you guys. Yep, look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Dust Devil moving out of stagnation. So, woo! Yes, you guys. That's another deck, please, Spirit. For my... All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor for my beautiful Taurus. Thank you. Walking away. Oh my gosh, yeah. So what I heard is you have the power to do so. The magician was giving you this power, but the magician is inside you, so there's really no power to give because it's you. You are the magician. We've had this conversation before, Taurus. I feel like some of you don't really get just how powerful you are, which is crazy to me because I have some Tauruses in my life, and you're just such incredible people, and it's just like, if you knew how divine you truly were, I don't think that you would stay stagnant ever. I do see you walking through this gate, though. I do see you going out. I'm getting the Bilbo Baggins. I'm going on an adventure mode. If you want to look that little scene up, it's really sweet. You know, he's lived in his hobbit hole his whole life. I think at the point in the story, he's, you know, in his 60s, age doesn't apply here, but I'm just saying, you know, it's time for you guys. It's really time for you to move into your destiny is what I'm hearing. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Goddess of the Moon. So that is absolutely, you guys are divine beings. And like I said, some of you don't know your power, and it is incredible. It is incredible. Just as you are. I think that if you harness this power, Taurus, you would be quite shocked where it leads you. You would be quite shocked where it leads you. I am being reminded of another reading, and it's like one of you, or maybe some of you, like, I think that maybe before you thought like maybe your Taurus placement wasn't as strong as it is. So maybe, you know, you're not a Taurus sign, so you don't, or Taurus sun, so you don't see the power of the bull quite often, or you don't see the power of Venus, you know, as often. You know, you're like, oh, well, you know, she's no warrior, or she does, you know, but you're like, you're also the bull. Like, you're also capable of like headbutting a tree and knocking it over if you had to, you know, like you guys have so much power just coiled up inside you. And I feel like I have some Tauruses here who haven't quite tapped into that. I would really suggest looking into your chart and looking everywhere where Taurus is in your chart, and, you know, maybe Googling. So say you have, I'm just going to kind of throw, like, this is not a placement, or it is a placement, but like this, I'm just putting it out there. It could be somebody's placement. Doesn't really matter if it's not yours. You should still Google. Okay. So look at your chart. And if it says you have Venus and Taurus in the 4th house, look that exact thing up and then look at everything that it tells you. And I want you to, of course, write down everything that you need to learn from that. So any challenges or obstacles you see there. But I want you to look at all of the strengths too, because I have a feeling that I have a Taurus that watches this that hasn't recognized their own strength that comes from that Taurian energy. Okay, with this Goddess of the Moon, it's like I have a Taurus who hasn't recognized their own divinity yet. Okay. Let's get one more message about your material world. Okay. I mean, Venus, Venus alone, like a Venus Taurus, for instance, Venus rules Taurus, you know, is the ruling planet of Taurus. Venus, the goddess Venus, was unstoppable in power. She's just by who she was, just by her insane power of relating, you know, and that's an incredible power. She could stop wars. She could start wars, you know, like, ugh, anyways, I digress. One more message, please, for my beautiful Taurian energies. Thank you. Reset your expectations. I do think this is about you guys again. I think that some of you have just really downplayed your role in this universe. Stop playing small. Expect better from yourselves. Okay? All right? Yeah, I'm getting this. I'm really getting that someone here is just like, oh no, oh shucks, you know. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. All right, you guys, quit playing small. Again, I don't remember which sign it came up for my fire signs earlier today. So if that is you and you know, but My Deepest Fear, or Our Deepest Fear by Marianne Williamson, came up, and I think it's coming up for you guys. So please check that out and Google it and read it and print it out and put it in places that you're going to see it until you internalize the heck out of it. Okay. Bottom of the deck is be mindful at work. Not everyone has your best interest at heart. This is something that I think everybody needs to hear regularly. We can get complacent, and, you know, I like to believe that people are good people at heart, but we do have to remember that not everybody is going to do the things that we would do for others at all times. And some people could be coming from a selfish place. It could be because, you know, something is going on at home, and so they literally do not see you right now, you know. So just be very careful, and take a look around you at work, because it could be someone that is undermining you, or kind of pushing you a little bit, and they're looking out for themselves and not necessarily for you. Okay. All right, let's move into love, my lovely Taurians. Okay. There it is. Okay, so with love, we always use the, I almost said Lover's Path Tarot. I might need to, you know what, let me write that down. Maybe I need to get that. I forgot about that one. I used to own it, and it might be in Germany right now, but I loved that. Chris Walder, Lover's Path Tarot. I totally remember it. She also does the Goddess Tarot, and maybe that's why I'm thinking of it, because her Lover's Path Tarot is based on Venetian energy, Aphrodite. Okay. Anyways, let's go. If you guys are leaving me because you do not care about your love life, that's totally fine. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys soon. Let's get it. I mean, I love these just because of how they're gilded. And the way the sun's hitting them right now, I'm just like, oh. Taurus, next 7 days, please, Spirit. Tell me about Taurus. 7 days. Okay. Six of Cups. Very sweet energy so far. Ace of Wands. Makes some sense. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. And the Moon. We just had the Goddess of the Moon. So there could be some Cancer energy as well. You may have a Moon in Cancer, or Taurus Moon or something like that. There could be someone of interest whose moon sign is resonates for you. This could also just be talking about the connection as well. This is a deeply empathic connection. I heard wild at heart. So we will get into all of this, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles, so I'm getting very strong vibes of needing to build with someone. And I think with the Moon card, of course, you know, once I get the Moon card, I do have to take the next 7 days off the table and talk about this on a more divine timing thing. And then with the Ace of Wands, it gives me very big spring and summer vibes here as well. So I don't really want to put too much into the next 7 days, because I think that some of you guys are really trusting your intuition. I do think that we have a new beginning coming up in love, a passionate new beginning in love, I think. It could be, honestly, with someone that you have either met before in this lifetime, or it could be a past life connection. With the Six of Cups, it feels nostalgic, but it does also feel to me like, I just heard old soul. So even if you're quite young right now, you know, this person could feel like an old soul, or you guys could be old souls together. With this Eight of Pentacles, it's someone that you can, I heard, grow old together. So let's get into this, because it got very deep very quickly. Spirit, what can we... All right, some of you guys are already in a relationship with a person that you do belong with. It is a very passionate connection. You knew from the moment that you met them that they were the person that you're supposed to be with. With the Moon card and the Six of Cups, these are both very, very psychic cards. Six of Cups could be scorpionic energy. The Ace of Wands is fire energy. Fire starter is what I just heard. So interesting. And it's also, it's, you know, a very passionate energy, and it doesn't necessarily have to be any fire sign, you guys. It's just a very passionate new beginning. And the Moon, again, is Cancer energy, but the Moon just rules Cancer. Some people also put this with Pisces energy because it's a very deeply psychic card, but they also talk about the fact that it's very difficult to see at nighttime for some people. Unless you have moon energy, if you have strong moon energy, and you can adjust at night. I personally prefer the light of the moon. I don't think that it's a deceptive card at all, and I think that if you trust your wild at heartness, your intuition, and your instinct, this card isn't about deception at all. It is about trust. So let's clarify this all with the Lover's Oracle. Yeah, if you guys are single right now, I just heard it's not for long and he'll feel like home. So this isn't, and gender doesn't apply. I think it was just for me to be specific that they will feel like home to you. Woo! When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have with those you shared. This is one soul, and this card does... Let me back up. This card is about soulmates, and this card is also about memories, and thinking about things from the past. And in a good way, and like I said, nostalgia. So I do think that this could be someone that is coming back from your past. It's very possible. But I also am getting, for some of you, that it's not necessarily someone from this lifetime. It's very much that they trigger something that feels like a past life. You know, it's like, where do I know you from? You know, and you're like, I have no idea, but you feel very familiar to me too. Like, I know your face. Oh, that's Lord of the Rings kind of energy. But I'm getting that very, very strongly from some of you. Yes. Ace of Wands, Spirit, for Taurus. Ace of Wands, please. That's funny. Do I take both? How do you want me to receive? Okay. Okay, so the manifesting miracles, Spirit wanted me to put it with the moon, but it's also, this is the beginning. You started to manifest it here, okay? Here and now, you're starting to manifest a miracle. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So some of you guys are being persuaded to make a decision, and Spirit is saying to follow your heart and follow your passions as well, is a very strong thing. But I'm getting that it is going to come down to what you intuitively know is the right choice, okay? You are manifesting a miracle. For my singles, this miracle is obviously about love. You are bringing your true love in. All of these are about making choices by trusting your heart, because there is, if you trust your heart and you trust your inner guidance, there is no wrong decision here, okay? Bottom of the deck is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I do think that this is for one, those of you who are already in relationships and you already know that this is your person. And two, this could be about someone, if you know that this is a past life connection, or someone from your past is coming back in. It is transforming whatever it was in the past that didn't serve you, is transforming, and there's going to be a reconciliation, okay? It could be that you guys met when you were, children, when you were quite young. That's why the nostalgia thing came up. And so it's like both of you have grown now, and so you're able to have the things that you couldn't have before. Okay. I do have separation here. So I think that some of you knew this person a while ago. And you may have been separated from them for quite some time. Now, for some of you, I think that this is talking about a soulmate that you might be currently in union with, that this was someone that you were separated from. Again, some of you, this is past life stuff, so the separation could have come from a previous lifetime, and then it took a very long time for you guys to connect in this lifetime. But for some of you guys, I think that once you came back into union, it was like, wow, I feel like I've reconnected with someone after a very long time. Now, for some of you guys, you know exactly who this is, because this is someone from this lifetime, okay? But I do think that this was after a very long time. You are reconnecting with a soulmate that you have been separated from, if you are not currently separated from them, okay? Now, if there is somebody that you are with right now and you do not think that they are your soulmate, then Spirit is saying that in order to bring in and manifest your soulmate, there is a separation from that person that you are with that is not your soulmate, okay? We're not taking too many. This did say pay attention to the red flags, though, so if there's, this is probably just talking about exactly what I just said, that if there's someone right now that you are 100% sure is not your person, Spirit wants you to pay attention to that, because you have to let go of the person that is not your person in order to bring your person in. I hope that makes sense, okay? I was just addressing that. Free yourself. Yeah, okay, so this is more of the same. I do feel like I have a Taurus here who is in a relationship who is likely not with the person they're supposed to be with, but in order for them to attract and manifest their miracle, they must free themselves first, okay? Sometimes this is freeing yourself from a current situation, but sometimes this is also freeing yourself from like what you believe and what you think a relationship is supposed to be like. Some of you are single and you have like a set way of doing things and believing, like I am only going to date people that look like this, or I am only going to date someone that says these things, like it's very, very, and Spirit needs you to free yourself from that. This is a card of freedom as well, because it is a fire sign initiator, and Spirit wants you to burn down any ideas that no longer serve you. True love. I didn't want to start singing Madonna, but I might. I might. This is the romance of a lifetime. I knew you guys were manifesting this, but you have to let go of anybody and anything that doesn't deserve you, doesn't serve you, okay? Because you guys have a soulmate, and they're here, all right? But your soulmate has to, you have to make room for them, okay? Bottom of the deck is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So some of you, like I said, know exactly who this person is. So if you've been thinking, if you're single, you know, about who they are, you might want to pipe up about it and speak on it. But I do think that for some of you, again, if whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. So I am not concerned. I think that you know. I think you know. If you are in a relationship and you know that they are your soulmate, then you know that they are your soulmate, okay? Even if time apart is on the horizon, everybody needs that. Everybody has to go through that. And maybe what you are freeing yourself is not necessarily from the relationship, but from any expectation that the relationship has to go a certain way, okay? That is not for everybody, but somebody needed to hear it. Sorry, I'm like kicking my desk a little bit. Talking. Interesting, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. So this could be for some of you after quite some time apart, if this is the scenario in which you know who the person is. And again, I think that maybe some of you guys, it has been a very long time, like you guys may have grown up together, they lived across the street, used to be playmates, you know, that kind of thing. You might reconnect with them. I do think that for some of you, this is someone from quite a long time ago. For others of you, if this is like the past life scenario, you are going to probably meet up with someone and it just starts out kind of chill and very slow. And you might not, it might even feel like, okay, this is slower than normal, but I kind of like it because with the word hoovering, I'm kind of feeling like some of you guys have been sucked in to some pretty toxic things before. So the slowness of this is good for you and you feel like it's good for you. Even though you have that recognition, you also know when you're getting love bombed and you're like, okay, can I just take this one slow? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, kind of feeling here. Wow. Separation again, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So for those of you who go into separation because you have to separate from the person you're with, what I'm getting is that for some of you, you are separating from the person you're with, not because they are not your soulmate. They could be your soulmate. It is because you have to free yourself. It is time for you to have a measure of independence, which this Ace of Wands is a very independent feeling as well, although it is also passionate, but it feels like a new beginning. This could be like, I need to go and sow my wild oats. It looks like they're going on a trail, you know, although that could be also be a river, but it's like, I kind of have to go and do my own thing right now. I think that if this is the truth for you, I also feel like for that particular person, you are going to miss your person. I do think that there's a reconciliation that's going to come up because that is your person. Okay, that's not for everybody. Obviously, you'll know the situation. Now, for those of you who you know that this is not your person whatsoever, okay, I think that this is very much, you are going to separate. You are going to be in a relationship with someone else. I do think with the possibility that you have somebody coming back from the past that wants to reconnect with you, you will know whether or not that is someone that you want to reconnect with. But it is very possible that you have someone popping back in that you've been apart from for quite some time. I think for most of you, you're going to know exactly right away when they message you or they call you or you run into them, whether or not this is something that you would want to pursue. Okay. Moon. Oops. Not enough. With this coming, I feel like that should have been here. But I am going to keep it where it's at because it's like, what I'm hearing is that for some of you, someone needs to hear this, okay? That that even if this is your true love, even if you manifest the miracle of true love, even if you are the goddess of the moon herself, there is no such thing as a perfect relationship, okay? There is going to be frustration. You are going to sometimes lack the confidence. They're going to lack confidence. There's going to be problems, okay? For someone here, there is going to be this feeling that there is never going to be enough. But one, you are enough, okay? You are more than enough. And I feel like for some of you, it is a lack of confidence that might be a little bit of the trigger here on accepting this beautiful relationship, okay? You have true love. You have all of this coming. You are manifesting this, but you might sabotage a bit because you're terrified that you don't deserve it, okay? Which isn't true. You do, all right? My beautiful Turian, you do. All right, bottom of the deck is sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Maybe someone in your past told you you didn't deserve this, and I have concerns, obviously, about that. But nobody from your past that would ever tell you that you don't deserve true love is your true love. I'm going to say that now, okay? There is no toxic person that deserves you, okay? Let's get one more message of love. I do think that for some of you, I think that I just want to put this out here, you guys, because it's coming in very hot right now. Some of you, there is someone that is watching. They're kind of waiting for you to be single. So if you are considering just like some space right now and some separation, some time apart to go on a break, there's someone that's kind of waiting for their chance. I really feel very strongly like that they're weird. They're a little weird, okay? It's not something that I think that you would entertain, but I want you to be prepared for it when it happens. At the second you like change your status on Facebook or whatever, or they notice that you aren't being seen with your person very often, that they're gonna try to kind of suck you back in. But I think that you're pretty prepared for it. I just think that you needed to hear it again, okay? I do think that you are supposed to be with someone that you will 100% without a doubt know is your person, all right? It's like a very passionate connection. It's a very strong connection. It is a I know you from before connection. And even if it's like someone that you had to take quite a long break away from them, it is your person, okay? You do know them. All right. One more message for my Taurus. All right. Wow. This is the one. Look at how it came over on this past life. Nostalgia, Six of Cups. They could be a Taurus. I'm sorry, they could be a Scorpio. It is possible, doesn't have to be. But it is that kind of connection where you know them. You know that this is your soulmate, okay? And then look at that, you guys. I do think that someone toxic is trying to get their little way back in, their little fingers back in. So be very careful to my beautiful Taurus. If you're single, be careful because it looks like someone could be from your past, or they're in your circle somehow already because they're able to watch what you do. And it says that they are very toxic. So just be very careful. Just be very careful, okay? And one more message from your spirit squad for the next 7 days, Spirit for Taurus. Hello. Let go of the past. Yeah, I do think that the toxic person is from your past, you guys. And they may be trying to weasel themselves back in, and they're going to be like, I am so sad without you. I miss you so much. I've been yearning for you. And you're just kind of like, oh my God, that's so sweet. But I really want you to like dig a little bit deeper because I feel like you'll know. I feel like you'll know that this is more hoovering and sucking back in. And it's not necessarily, they haven't changed, okay? Bottom of the deck is meditate. So if you have questions on who it is, meditate is the answer. The moon being here, it says that you have the answer within you, and meditate showing up is saying that is the means, okay, of you finding it. All right, Taurus, this has been your magical reading. I'm so grateful for you to have been here, so thank you. And please, please, please give me a huge thumbs up. Comment down below if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated. Make sure you're subscribed to receive your blessings, and join my Discord if you are curious and you want to chat about it. If you want to join our Seer Circle, which starts next week, depending on when you see this, and we'll discuss that a little bit more, especially if you're curious about why this moon card pertains to you. That's Seer Circle stuff for sure. But I would love to talk to you more, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.